Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am so glad you're here. Today I have some cute cards for you and also how you can make your cards into a gift. So let's get started. So because we all make a lot of cards, we can also make gifts with our cards. We basically gift our talent and our time. And that's what I have done with this gift. I created this pretty box and you make your own box depending on how many cards you want to fit into your gift box. And then of course you decorate it just like I have with all the good stuff that you want to use to decorate it. Here I have this pretty spring candle, and this came from the spring candles that I introduced I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe even I think a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, these are the easy 3D toppers, and I had one of the layers. This is not the full thing. This is just one of the layers as a leftover. I used the paper. So then I created this box, and when you open it up, I have cards in here. Now, what I have done here is I had those envelopes. And I think this was from an old stationery kit. I didn't have cards for those envelopes, but I had plenty of those envelopes and they have a weird size. So what I have done, I created card blanks from 12 by 12 cardstock. And what I had here, I had this shimmery cardstock that I cut to a size so that it will fit into my envelope. And you can do the same thing. Sometimes we have old greeting cards that we no longer want, or we have just the envelopes. That's what I have done here. I wanted to use up the envelopes. So I made 6 cards. And of course, now I knew what my size is. And then I used this pretty paper here. There was a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And I kind of measured around so that I have this space to put my cards. And then, of course, how deep they are depends on how high your stack is. So let's go through it really quick. They're all similar because they're all fitting in these envelopes. And of course, I use these gorgeous easy 3D toppers and frames. Now, let me show you the frames. So the frames are available in this pack of, I believe, 10 frames. There are stickers and there are cardboard frames, and each frame is a little bit different. But you can see how pretty they are. This is my pack, so some of them are already missing. And all you have to do then is just peel off the protective layer and you have a sticker. Now, that's what I have used here. I added to the sticker a little bit of cardboard so it sits just a little bit dimensional of my card. And then I have this pretty butterfly, and this comes from an ephemera pack from Studio Light. I still have these available in my shop. And then of course the flower, let's see, is from the spring flowers here. And look, there are 10 beautiful spring flowers, and I have used them up so you can see them today throughout my cards. So and that's it. And then I of course always always add a piece of writing panel here. This is just copy paper to finish my card. Now I have made 6 cards. The background paper I have used is from my stash, and I know we all have many papers. Here is another one. This one here, I have the beautiful butterflies on flowers. Let me see if I can find those for you. I have 3 or 4 packs. I just bought in 2, butterflies and flowers, or flowers and butterflies. Beautiful designs. Again, in each of these packs, there are 10 of them. I'm not going to go through these right now because I have made cards with those before. But this is what I have used here for this card. Again, another frame, a piece of background paper, and of course it fits perfectly in my envelope. Next, on this card here, this frame was Tim Holtz frame. There are out now, and I'm not going to bring them back, and I tell you why. Those of you who bought them from me, maybe this is an idea on how you can use them, because to be honest, when I got them, and I have a few more here, they were simply too big for my taste. So here I have a pretty big card and it fits, but for our regular A2 size cards, they were a little bit too big. So that's why I'm not going to bring them back to my store. But I had them, and I know some of you purchased them. So this is on a bigger card. Of course, you can use them. This beautiful design here is also brand new. Let me see if I can find that. This one comes from the flower envelopes. And these are brand new this spring, beautiful envelopes, and then lots of flowers. Here's the one that I used. And yeah, fitting into this one. So let's turn it around. There are 3 more. Again, beautiful butterfly on flowers. So that is my next one. And I love these little forget-me-nots there. Again, this is the Tim Holtz frame. Now, it looks really nice on this card, but usually I don't make these big cards that often. And I know you all prefer the A2 size. So that's why I don't bring it back. But, you know, I had it open, so might just well use it. Okay, then here we have, again, this window here, this window frame comes from the pack I just showed you that I still have in stock, and it is much smaller. So these sticker window frames would also go well on an A2 size card. And then these gorgeous blossoms, again, come from the spring flowers, and it looks like, you know, cherry blossoms. Look how pretty. And again, another butterfly from Studio Light, from those die cut packs. And my last card, again, I used a frame from the Tim Holtz pack. And here, look at this cute kitty. Now, this is also brand new this spring, and it's just called Simply Cats. And here you can see the beautiful kitties. Look how adorable they are. And one of those I have used here in front of this card. So they're all similar. And then in the box, I just added a little bit of shredded tissue paper. But you can see this is how I packaged them. So when I put them back like this, I think this will make a wonderful gift for somebody who likes to write cards. I did not add any sentiments, for the reason that I don't know what the recipient will use the cards for, birthday, thank you, anniversary. But I think this is a cute gift, and yeah, I'm gonna have that sitting in my stash just in case I need a gift last minute. I can give this, and I think it's wonderful. And because I made all these cards, I had one more, and here it is again with one of the very cute kitties, and I will give away this card. So I wanted to have 6 cards in here. I made 7. So if you like to win this card, just make sure you comment on this video, and you should be a subscriber to my channel, a visible subscriber, so I can see you. So yeah, just write me any comment. I would appreciate it, and you will get into the poll where I can go ahead and see who can win this card. I will raffle this off next Saturday, so make sure you come back to see if you want it, in case I need your address. Next, I would like to share with you this fun fold card. I was inspired by one of my followers. Her name is Amanda, and she's also part of the European Paper Crafts Friends Facebook group, and that's where she posted a pretty card that was kind of this design, and I picked it up from her. So thank you, Amanda, for sharing your beautiful card. If you want to see it, hop over to our Facebook group. It is a private group, and if you're not a member yet, just send me an email and I will let you in. So yeah, I saw her card. I was intrigued. I really like this. And this is my spin on her card. And in a minute, I show you how you can make this. So this was my first card, and I used, well, I didn't know the dimensions. I just saw her sample. So I started off with a piece of 12 by 12, 12 by 12 cardstock, because I knew I needed to have a long piece so this can overlap. But in the end, I'm going to show you, I have the dimensions for an A2 card. So yeah, basically I just used a piece of cardstock, and then I'll show you how to put these score lines in and how you need to cut it. And then basically when I folded it over, there was a little bit of a gap here because that was my first card. So in order to get rid of this gap, I just added this border here that I punched out. So now it's just, you don't have a gap down here. And then I added again one of those beautiful blossoms, and I also decorated the inside. And here where I had here this punched border, I added 2 pieces of scraps so that you don't see where the glue line is. And speaking of scraps, I have a lot of spring card making scraps now available, because I have been doing spring cards for probably a month and a half, if not 2 months. And if you would like to get a bag of my spring card scraps, then let me know. I can add it free to your order. I'm not going to add it unless you let me know, because I don't, want to dump my scraps on you. But they're really pretty, and some of them are, as big as this inside piece. So not just those small strips. I have bigger pieces, and I have way more than I can use. So again, if you would like to get some scraps, just leave me a quick message when you order, send me an email saying please add scraps, and I will certainly be happy to do that. Also, one more thing, this pretty butterfly is finally back in stock. These are the little birdies. They came in pink, so you can head back to my website. There are beautiful. I love the size because you can see they're on a smaller size. They're already stacked for dimension. There are stickers and beautifully glittered. So I think this card turned out pretty cute. But I made a second one, A2. So let me share this one. So here is the same type of card, and I made an A2 card here. So here it is. First of all, this pretty paper, I still have a couple in my shop. They're really no longer available, but let me show you. These are the Prima, and it is called Watercolor Floral. So those pretty Prima pads, they are A4, and let me just show you how gorgeous they are. So they're certainly watercolor. So this is my they're double-sided, so this is my pad here. Got beautiful leaves. Look at this. So distressed and shabby. Such gorgeous papers, and it is cardstock, so you can definitely use that as card blanks. You got these cut aparts. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I have been hoarding this and kind of be very stingy with it, but yes, there are actually in there, let's see, there are 30 sheets in there, 6 double-sided sheets in there 5 times, and you can see them out here. So this is the paper, and I will link it below if you're interested. But this is the paper that I have used here for my card, and I ended up liking the idea of having this pretty border here, so I added it as well to this card. And then a writing panel, because it was a double-sided piece of cardstock, and I wanted to make sure I have a clean space where I can write my message. And then this pretty embellishment here is also brand new, and it is coming from the flowers in a watering can, 10 designs, all beautiful bouquets. Here is the one with the pansies in this blue watering can. Absolutely gorgeous. Even the sunflowers here for summer, so pretty. So yeah, this one here actually I haven't shown yet, so maybe we go through here really quick. So beautiful designs in this pack, and each design has 3 steps. So all you have to do is layer it on top of each other with foam pads, and it is definitely cardstock. So let me show you the instructions. Okay, so you start off with a piece of cardstock that is 10.5 inches by 5.5 inches. You score it at 3 1/8 from each side. And then what you do is you measure 1 inch and draw a line, and 1 inch from the bottom and draw a line. Same here, 1 inch down, here 1 inch, and you're gonna cut along those lines, and that will make this card. You can see it. So very easy once you have the dimensions, and I'm gonna take a picture of this and put it in the at the end where I have still shots so you can take a closer look. Okay, and to finish off today's video, I made 2 more cards with these beautiful spring flowers. Look at the crocus. How beautiful is that? More of those gorgeous blossoms. So these are just regular A2 cards that I used some pretty background paper, and aren't they pretty for spring? And they come together in minutes because it's really just picking the papers and then layering them, and couple of foam pads make these cards dimensional. So those are my last 2, and I think, yeah, happy spring. So this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you like this video and my cards, please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and share this video with your crafty friends and family. Remember, this is my giveaway card. You want to if you want to win it, leave me definitely a comment. But thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please stay or get well. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.